a girl a-running in a group. She had a high-speed motor in a 40 Ford coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look at Buddy, hot rod at large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod. She's my hot rod.
AM 1420 WIMS, Talk of the South Shore. I love you. What's going on, baby?
Oh, man. We just got so much to do this weekend. Last weekend, of course, we had T-Rex's wedding. It was so picturesque. It was beautiful. It was a wonderful ceremony. It was nice, especially when all the dinosaurs lined up and put their tails in the air and the new couple walked underneath them.
See,
it was pretty cool.
That's what I so love. And I was telling Tim this because they're kind of doing a couple weeks, they're going to be doing their honeymoon. So he's back at work right away. And so it was cute because they moved into a new place, but I loved his pictures. They look so cute as a couple. And like you said, everybody in their wedding party looked fabulous. I mean, really looked like a beautiful, beautiful wedding.
Yeah, it was a very well done wedding. It was
nice.
Very, very nice.
Nice. Those young kids, huh?
We got so much going this week and more car shows coming up. We got a car show that's going to be for Make-A-Wish Foundation coming up.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Big George the Carguy, of course, Saturday mornings right here on WIMS at 10 a.m. on our brother station, WHFB, at 11 a.m. Facebook Live. We stream it. It's 928 Car Guys. If you got a question, Big George, let's talk about making a difference and helping out with Make-A-Wish.
Oh, it's going to be great. This guy that's sponsored by the Rusted Knuckles, Daryl, will be here Saturday to tell us all about it. And it's really going to be a sharp show. And they're going to have Jeeps. It's all Jeeps.
Nice.
And they're going to crush things, and it's going to be really crazy. One is at the American Legion in Cedar Lake. The other one is I'll have to tune in Saturday and get all the dope. I got so many car shows coming up. It's unbelievable.
It's good. Keeps you young. It keeps you rolling. Real nice. I want to throw this out there, obviously, as we gear up, and I hate to use the F word, fall. It's right around the corner. Then comes winter. What would you suggest, Big George the Car Guy, for folks out there? We just had Devin's little truck with the makeover. We changed the spark plugs and we had the oil changed and we did a little bit of a tune-up, had her brakes, fixed in the back, just kind of dialed it up. We, as she calls her little truck, Rosie, we took Rosie to the doctor, she said. And now Rosie feels better.
God.
Yeah, uh-huh.
You gotta tell her not to girl up the car business. I can't stand it.
Well, my question to you
is,
is,
world. Come on.
Well, let me ask you this: do you name your cars, trucks, Jeeps, race cars, anything?
No. I tell them get up and go.
Me either.
Go to work. I get in the car in the morning, they go to work, and then we go to work. That's how that works. But no, wintertime is coming. We're going to do a complete show in a couple of weeks with nothing but your maintenance requirements for the winter and what to have checked and who to have check what. And there's certain things you can check yourself, but there's other things that got to be checked by a pro.
Yeah.
Got to be looked at professionally just to make sure. You don't want to mess up.
Yeah. Well, you know what, too, and you have said this many times on the show, and we get a lot of education from your show, 928 Car Guys, with that question you may want to ask Big George or any one of his guests. He has a plethora of great folks that stop by each and every week for WIMS and WHFB. But quite honestly, the engines are so different now. And for a guy like me that never was good at cars, my brother's phenomenal, both of them. But the thing is that you have to know who you're bringing your car, your Jeep, your vehicle into, and you gotta keep it up, just like your lawnmower, just like your home, just like things in your life that, pretty much need to be tweaked a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
The guy that opens your hood better have some training under his belt, because it's a whole new ball game now.
I agree with you 100%. What do you see out there in the youngins? Because I know you're always looking for help, and I hear that from folks around the area with different industries, different backgrounds. But how are you guys doing? Are you guys looking for any help by your place?
Well, we're always looking for good help, but I have now, in the last 2 months, been able to score a couple of nice young college boys, one from Ivy Tech and one from Prairie State College, and we're talking to another young man from UTI.
Nice.
So we're gonna have it's not your father's Oldsmobile anymore, Rick. You have to be trained. You have to have skill.
Agree.
And it's you know what though, they all make huge dough.
Yeah.
It's not a $10 an hour deal anymore. it's 50 grand a year plus to work on cars. That's
Beautiful.
what it is now.
Well, you know what? And that is the wave of the future. And for those out there that may want to get into that field, I mean, look at you. I'm just going to throw it out there. 4+ decades. You love what you do. Owner, you're still doing it. You're still under the hood. You're still working the magic, and you're on the air. And you're a young dude. So, I mean, you're having fun.
Yeah, young dude. I got 10 years on you easy.
That's all right.
That's because I'm an old dude. And you know what I need to do? I need to retire and just be on the radio with you. I think that would be fun.
Well, I kind of like that idea. I'm always up for, adding a brand new studio. And I was chatting about you actually yesterday, and someone was asking me. So I noticed that Big George has got a different studio setup than you guys do. And I said, well, that's why, because Big George has studios, plural, out of Lansing, Illinois. And if you watch the Facebook live feed while it's happening on the radio stations, WIMS and WHFB, you'll know that. But see, Big George, we could take that studio, and I have no problem because that's like 35 minutes closer for me to stop by your place. So just,
Absolutely. And Sandy makes some great coffee.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say much for her bakery goods. I think you better bring your own bakery
Well,
goods.
you want to know it's funny because I have pulled back from coffee. I mean, here and there I'll have a cup. I'm drinking a lot of water these days, but it's weird. I don't know if you drink a lot of coffee, but sometimes the coffee thing just kind of, I don't know if it's age, it throws you into a weird mode. And I asked it's funny, I went for a checkup the other day, and I asked my doctor specifically about people talking about the pros and cons of coffee drinking, whether it's black or anything in it. Obviously, the first thing out of their mouths is don't add any sugar, don't add any, foofy stuff to it. Don't go to the foofy coffee places. Don't go to the place that's got all the donuts that's got coffee. Don't go to the, they keep going on and on. But you got to watch it because still 50% of those doctors out there allegedly say that goes right to your gut, your waistline. And it makes you.
But the coffee actually is good for you. It's all the stuff you put in it.
Yeah. All right. So you're gonna be my new doctor, Dr. George.
I am black, strictly black coffee, and I drink a lot of it. I go to the foofy coffee places, but I don't know. I order strictly black coffee.
Yeah,
and it's strong.
Well, I know, and that stuff sometimes too. There's some of the brands out there. You and I both know this. Some of the brands out there literally make you sick, and people I know sick to their stomach. Like they get like a really turned upside down stomach. And, it is what it is. But I'm just saying out there, I never get sick when I hear Big George the Carguy Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. on WIMS.
Woo!
11 a.m.
I'm telling you what, Saturday morning, our ball, I got to tell you something coming up next week,
Sure.
A big special date. First of all, we're going to have a little birthday party. I think I might have it at the Blue Top, one of our good sponsors.
Nice.
And last year I was the speed limit. Now this year I'm the route. I'm Route 66.
Nice.
Get your kicks from an old man 66.
Is that, I won't even ask if that's your age, but is it your birthday?
Yeah.
Really?
Plus, it's the anniversary for T-Rex and I, 10 years.
Holy
together.
cow.
10
Really?
years the car guy has been on the air.
Holy cow.
And
now,
I got to tell you, the last 9 months have been the very best I've ever had.
Thank you.
You guys, being associated with you and Nick and the rest of the gang over there was the best thing ever happened to me.
And we love having you aboard, and we think you are just stellar as well. By the way, someone named Cindy, spelled Sindee, said, "Can I give Big George spankings for his birthday?"
Oh, no. You have to bring a big paddle.
Hello.
Because I have a large posterior.
Oh, no, stop. Family show. Love you. All right, cool. We'll listen to you on the air this Saturday. You keep up the great work. Nick says hi, and we will bond with you soon. God bless. We'll see you soon.
All right, Rick. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Big George. Woo! Love them. AM 1420 WIMS, Michigan City, a Girard Media Company, streaming live at WIMSradio.com.